Hey guys, gonna keep it short today talking about AT&T and RIM. AT&T has confirmed that it's working on a shared data plan, which means when you have a family plan on your cell phone plan, that instead of paying two separate $30 a month data plans for your phone, you can pay one $30 a month data plan and share the data bandwidth between two people, or possibly more if they allow that, and save on money per month. Because most people, the average I think is over 80%, maybe even 90%, don't even use over 2 gigabytes of the 5. Right now it's used to be actually a 5 gigabyte monthly allowance, even though they said unlimited. You're never truly unlimited bandwidth for cell phone carriers. There's always a 5 gig cap, and if you went over that, usually you never said anything, but sometimes when you go over, you pay heavy data fees. But now for AT&T, it's a 2 gigabyte cap for the $30 plan, and this, for the majority of people, works okay. But for the few that like to tether phones and go on their computer, uses their main internet, that's not enough. I can go through 2 gigs within an hour easily. So it wouldn't, for me, somebody like me, if it was my main internet, it would never last. For somebody else, they just check your email, it easily would last. Because most people don't use probably even less than a gigabyte. So if you can combine less than a gigabyte usage and the two people, you can use less than 2 gigabytes. So that's a nice move for you, AT&T. I wish Verizon would have that. Maybe I could do something. My mom can get a smartphone or something like that, and she could finally have one, because then it'd be cheaper that way. And that'd be really nice, because I have Verizon. But we move on to RIM, Research in Motion, who made the Blackberry. They are losing market share from Apple and Google for their smartphones, which I really don't care at all. RIM is, I've never liked Blackberry phones. Like, they just seem pointless. They are a business phone and business only. If you are a small business or larger, actually should be even medium-sized business or larger, then maybe a RIM, the Blackberry would be okay for you. But because of all the security features you can control the phones remotely and all this other fancy stuff that you can't do with maybe an Android phone or iOS phone. But for if you're a small business or you're just a consumer, especially if you get a Blackberry, I think you're a complete retard. I'm sorry, but if you're going to choose between an iOS device, a Blackberry, and an Android device for the same price, and you choose Blackberry, you're just complete retard. And because you can't do it. Half the Blackberries don't even have a touch screen now, and even the ones that do suck. They're slow, they can't do anything, they have hardly any apps. Blackberry's just falling behind, and they just they're not keeping up with what Android and Apple have done, with Google and Apple. So I don't feel bad at all for RAM for losing market share in this case. The only people I should ever see using a Blackberry device are large companies, because it's just, I can't stand somebody use Blackberries. Like, I've seen friends at school have Blackberries, and it's just, you're wasting your money. All they do ever do is usually text or send pictures. You can do it on a regular phone and not pay the extra data fee from browsing on a little, even though the circle, like on the Pearl, they have the little scroll sphere that lets you navigate your device. But compared to that, the touch screen that just instantly go where you want on the phone, versus having to move this little thing around, move your cursor around, and then select each one. You have to move it here to here to select it. That's very slow compared to just touching on this part of the screen where you want to go, or just zooming in, and it just doesn't make any sense. So unless RIM comes out with something amazing, I've just like Palm, they're just a dying technology for the consumer market. Sorry today's video is so short, but I don't have much time today to edit or anything. I'm going home and I have to set up my computer, and I'm might not get this uploaded tonight. We'll see. It might be late tonight. I'll get my computer uploaded and edited. Or it might be tomorrow on Saturday when this is uploaded. But also remember to ask me questions. I haven't seen any on my moderator panel on my page. Once I get my website going, it would be mecharocktech.com. I'm gonna go get a domain this coming week and get that website, see if I can start editing that some, and I'm gonna see if I can have a forum on it, page you ask me questions, pictures, maybe some more info of what I think on some products, that stuff on there. Just give some hints. Maybe I'm still thinking if you watch my whole video, a giveaway, but more in that in the future. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.